Anyway, so hello. In this YouTube video I wanted to make mini bath melts. A bath melt is just like this little soapy looking thing, and it's pretty small, and you can just put it into your bath if you like to take baths, and it just makes the water really nice and silky. Here I want to show you how to make a natural bath melt that you can make at home, and yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the first ingredient you'll need is some tea. I chose organic honey lemon tea, and it was around $5 or $6 just at my local health food store. The next thing you'll need is some essential oil. Here I have rose, tea tree, and peppermint essential oil. These were just some options, some different options you could use. In this recipe I chose to use peppermint essential oil. And the main ingredient to this recipe is cocoa butter, and so I found the wafer chips just easier for measuring, and they're easier to melt, and this was about $13 at our local health food store. And lastly, you'll need a candy mold. This will create the shape for your bath melt. You don't have to do shells. You can choose hearts or circles or cupcake shapes. There's lots of choice to it. And then yeah, at the very end you can just mold your mix into one of the shapes. So that's all the ingredients you'll need. I got all of these at my local health food store, so they're all organic and natural. Except for the mold because it's plastic. Alright, so you can just open up your mold, you can open up the cocoa butter, and you can see here that they're just these little wafer chips. They're pretty tiny and thin, and then I just measured by seeing, approximating how many wafer chips would fit in the mold for each one. So I didn't have a specific measurement. As you can see here, for starfish I put 3, for shells I put 2. And I recommend looking in the cooking or baking section for the wafer chips, because I did not find them in any beauty section when I was looking at the community health food center. So now you can just fill the pot up with water and begin boiling it. We'll do this to melt the cocoa butter to make it easier to mix and put into the mold. So here I'm just putting the wafer chips in a little glass bowl and putting them into the water when it's boiled, and it melts really quickly actually. I just put a lid on at the beginning and then took it off eventually because water was falling from the top of it. And here this was within 5 minutes and they're already starting to melt. In the meantime, while the cocoa butter wafers are melting, go ahead and just grab your tea bag, open that up, and we'll cut it open, and we'll just put it in a little bowl for later on. We'll sprinkle into the melted cocoa butter. So it doesn't take too long for the cocoa butter to melt. Alright, so once the cocoa butter is all melted, just take it out and we're going to add our essential oil into it. We're going to put 10 drops of peppermint essential oil. You don't have to do peppermint, you can do rose or tea tree oil, any oil that you think would mix well and smell good. And we're just going to keep on mixing it a little bit, and we're going to begin pouring it into the candy molds and just fill it to the very top. I accidentally overfilled a couple, so when they hardened, it was a little bit out of its shape, but it still works. All done filling the molds, you can go ahead and take the tea and just sprinkle it all over the different molds. And I also just grabbed a chopstick just to push the tea leaves down so they sink a little bit. That way the tea leaves are a little bit more spread out. So now you're ready to put them into the fridge to harden, and it's probably a good idea to leave a note saying that this is a bath melt, not chocolate, in case one of your family members tries to eat them. So once they harden, they smell like mint chocolate, and they also kind of look like chocolate, so they can be easily mistaken for chocolate. But anyways, it's really easy to just pop them out of the mold, and after that, you're pretty much done. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and I had lots of fun making it. So I probably will make some more natural DIYs later on in the future. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.